I wanted to ask you one more question. Have you ever had so family members? Do you get this point where a lot of people now that they know it's an iconic shoe, do you get people around, everyone who knows you, to get you to sign their shoe or ask you for free shoes and stuff like that? Does that even happen all the time?
Well, some people think I'm a shoe salesman. And some people think I work in the factory and make the shoes.
Right.
And so people come up to me and say, can you make some shoes for me? And I said, well, you can buy some.
Yeah.
And, but I've signed a lot of shoes over the years.
40 million shoes sold. How many shoes do you think you've been making?
They've made a few. They're making a lot of them in India right now.
What's the strangest story you've ever heard about your shoes or anyone coming up to you?
Well, you know, my mother was in a clinic one time. She was 85 years old.
Right.
And so she was in a public clinic with a lot of 20 and 30-year-olds. And so the man said, "You like those Stan Smith shoes?" And she said, "Yes, they're my sons." And he said, "Well, your son must be very small. She was 5'4". She said, "No, they're my sons." And he said, "Well, what do you need?" He says, "It would wear out of the toe." And so she would put shoe glue because she dragged her toe. And I said, "Mom, you don't have to use shoe glue. I can buy you some other shoes. I can get you some new shoes."
Because you've got this happy energy, you take everyone with you. He takes everyone with him.
Very bouncy.
Yeah.
He should be wearing the Boost. The Boost sole is going to be terrific. Next year they do the Prime Knit with the Boost sole. It's going to be so comfortable.
Trampoline shoes.
यार घर पे भिजवा देना Prime Knit Boost.
But we have shoes which have
I've worn them, son. They're fantastic. They're great for dance rehearsals and stuff.
For dancing?
Yeah.
You're a good dancer, aren't you?
Oh, I'm terrible. I got 2 left feet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you sing well.
I'm terrible. I'm worse singer than a dancer.
But what design?
Well, you must be a heck of an actor.
I'm just lucky.
We're getting concerned now, huh?
You must be a great actor.
Yeah, something.
You like being a bad guy or a good guy or a lover?
Right now I'm playing a bad guy, and let me tell you, it's so good to be bad.
You're
It's
bad.
so much fun.
You like being bad.
I prefer playing the villain, yeah.
Yeah. It comes with a lot of. They have a great life. I mean, they're just 10 minutes of a bad trip.
They have all the fun.
Yeah, they do.
See that?
So you can do anything you want because you're a bad guy.
And the nice guys finish last.
Would you have
look like crumbles?
Would your shoes look like villain shoes if you had to design some stuff? Would they have secret pockets and stuff like that? I'm curious to know. I'm genuinely curious to know.
These are very good ideas, Cyrus. You should. I mean, if somebody, shoe designer, is taking notes from you right now.
Listen, I'm sitting on a part of a garden. Nobody's interested in anything I have to say. Someone's going to come water me in about 4 minutes, and I'll be taken back, to my little corner. But okay, you're not helping me with telling me what your shoe's going to be.
I told you it'll be a riot of colors called
Okay,
Adidas
all
and
right.
Bhalta.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, now also
I got my Bhalts.
yeah. But would you never have you should just change it all and have a black and white.
What do you think of this name?
Bhalta.
Bhalta.
Ek number.
Ek number. Daisy loves it.
What you want to call it?
It's called Bhalta.
Bhalta?
Like a mix
How
of it all.
how do I articulate to Stan what is the meaning of Bhalta?
I feel like it'll be like a mix of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
It'll be
I
a
like
show,
that.
but it'll also be like a motivational talking show.
Maximalist essence in the
Right.
design.
I like that.
Yeah. It'll be like the Swiss Army knife of shoes. It'll just have everything.
I like to see those.
Freshly, chill, whatever, walk
I
the
like
shoe.
to see those.
Right. So I feel that we must move on to another question. We'll be discussing the shoe non-stop. But Ranveer, you're sporting Stan Smiths in your upcoming film, Befikr. It's also on the poster. I wanted to know what's the story behind that? How much do you love them?
I love the Stan Smiths. I'm wearing them in the movie. So my director, Mr. Aditya Chopra, he wanted to create the definitive. Here it is.
There you are.
Definitive young romance.
Wow.
He made a film, his first film, in his early 20s, sir. Went on to become one of the most iconic films of Hindi cinema. It was the definitive romance then. He said, I want to make the definitive romance of 2016, of this generation.
Wow.
And so you wear the most iconic shoe of this generation. It's only appropriate, don't you think, Cyrus?
Wow.
Yeah, man.
That shoe looks great.
And the designer had it pre-decided. She did all her research. She was like, there was no question. I was like, I wonder what shoes. It's got to be Stan Smith's, darling. There's no question about it.
Really?
Wow. That looks like a tough job you've got there.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It's so laborious.
It's so difficult, huh?
It's so laborious.
You have to concentrate?
I'm being exploited, sir. What to tell you?
You're being
These Bollywood producers.
Very difficult. Yeah, everybody wants to be in that position, but it's a tricky job. It's a tricky job.
Someone's got to do it. I guess.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Coming back to the shoes, I wanted to ask you, what evolution have you witnessed since probably the beginning of the shoe to now in terms of its design or the physical attributes? And what inputs did you have towards, from the original design to now? Did you have a lot of inputs or things you want to change?
You know, the shoe looked very much like this in 1965 before my name was on it.
Yes.
The only change was something in the back here to help protect the Achilles tendon.
Right.
A little bit higher in the back. And then this little loop here to keep the tongue from moving around. Other than that, it's the exact same shoe. I didn't do
Wow.
anything with
So
that.
we've actually got a piece of the classic with us. But
It's there, yeah.
But I'm curious that there is no mustache in the
Yeah.
in your photograph here. But you've
Yeah.
sported a mustache pretty much your entire
Well, I
life.
had a mustache from about age 23 until now, except for about 6 months. That's when I took the photograph.
Right, right.
So, that's me without a mustache.
But there was
You have no mustache pictures?
I love mustache, sir.
No, I gotta work on mine going up like this.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the Tevar part of it.
Is that for the villain?
This is
Or the lover.
I turn it down for the women.
Turn it down for the villain.
I turn it up for the ladies.
Turn it up for the ladies and down for the...
he has the wings. Yeah, up, down,
I have to
depending
work
on the
on
mood.
it. I have to work on my mustache.
You twirl it up when you feel an extra fly.
Yeah? Okay.
But there was an interesting story about the fact that there was another gentleman's name and your face on the shoe for a large period of time. Right?
Robert Hayet's name was on the shoe from the beginning.
Correct.
He helped design the shoe, and then they wanted to get in the U.S. market a little stronger, and looking for an American player, and I was the best player in the world at the time. So they said, would you be interested to be on the shoe? And so I wore the shoe for a while. I had my picture on the shoe and his name,
Right.
and
Which
then moved
was-
around a little bit, and then finally they took his name off the shoe, and he wasn't too happy about that.
Endorsed by Stan Smith.
Yeah. Like this is it.
Yeah.
But have you ever met him after that? Did you meet
Oh
him?
yeah,
interact
I got to know him. We had a big party. They'd sold 22 million pairs.
Right.
We had a big party in Paris, and he was there. They gave everybody a call when his father passed away because he knew that it was a special relationship.
Correct. Absolutely. But when you see people on the street rocking a pair of Stan Smiths, how do you feel? Is it still super exciting for you? Or have you just gotten very used to it now over the years?
Well, I've gotten used to it, but it's still fun, you know, because I was at an Adidas store the other day, and this 13-year-old girl was wearing my shoe. She said, everybody in my class has to wear your shoe. And I asked her if she'd seen me play.
Right. And what did she say?
No. And then
I can't tell you I'll be judged for it. No, this girl in the front, she's already judging me. She
But
knows
she's
it's a
judging you for the
ridiculously
earlier
high
answer.
number. Nobody should own that many
She's a
pairs of
blogger.
shoes or that many pairs of Stan Smith. What do you do? They're so beautiful. You can't have enough.
Yeah, you
I
can't
will
have
not
enough.
reveal this number no matter how many times you ask. I'm very fearful of being judged at this moment.
But give us like a clue. More than 100,
Start guessing.
200.
You know what? Let's not get into it, Cyrus.
How many relatives have asked you for free shoes now that you're the brand ambassador for Adidas Originals?
Everyone asks me for free shoes.
everybody, yeah. Now, is red your favorite color?
My friends are like, oh, bro, when
Hey,
we
bro.
making a trip to Lincoln Road,
Is red your favorite color?
But
Is red your
red
favorite
is
color?
my color.
That's your color.
This is the color of danger. My middle
Danger.
name. Ah.
Danger.
okay, one last question. How many have you given away to friends?
I'm a Sindhi, bro.
Yeah, that's come on, man. Now,
You really think?
You sell
like
them.
none.
You sell them, right?
I'm a hoarder. I hoard.
How many do you own, sir?
I own a few. I own probably 40 or 50 or so.
Okay. See, that's a
But
number.
not too many. I did a thing for Colette in Paris, and I signed shoes, and this guy had these shoes, and he said they only had 100, so he reserved one of the pairs.
Right.
He got it. I signed the shoe. I said, he said to me, "It's not even my size." I said, "Well, why did you get it?" He says, "I collect shoes."
Right.
I said, "How many pairs of shoes do you have?" He said, 5,000.
Are you?
And I said, "How many of my shoes do you have?" He says, 50 or 60.
My
So
God.
he's a shoe freak, you know,
Yeah.
one of these sneakerheads. Yeah.
Sneakerhead.
And, sneakerheads, and these guys are crazy.
Right.
They're crazy.
Just finding, collecting,
They
barter.
they hold. They hold.
There you go. They're hoarders.
He's
Yeah.
like him. He's a
There you
holder.
go. He's under various other names. He's a very big sneakerhead in the sneaker.
To rock and one to stop.
Okay, Ranveer, any question you have for Stan at this point in time that you'd like to ask?
Stan, you like to dance?
I like to dance, but I'm not very good.
We should play some song and bust out some Bollywood moves in the spirit of being in Mumbai.
Is there a special dance for Mumbai?
You could make one up.
We can make one up. You know, Bollywood, don't they dance in Bollywood?
Yeah, that's the greatness about Bollywood dance. You can do anything and it's a step.
Yeah.
It's a step.
That's it. That's,
It's
that's a
iconic.
legendary
It's
step.
iconic. That's an entire song. So I'll give the lyrics to these moves, huh? What do you say?
Yeah.
Do it, Stan. Do it, Stan.
Yeah.
Do it, Stan. मैं हूँ स्टैन स्मिथ मैं चेन्नई जा रहा हूँ कल मैं आज मुंबई में कल जयपुर में था कल उदयपुर जयपुर चेन्नई मुंबई मैं हूँ स्टैन स्मिथ ब्रो
That was
You got it,
amazing.
baby.
got
You
it
got it.
That was legendary. Give them a round of applause, guys.
Wow.
We're sold out on the singles at this point in time. We've got a gift after you wrote this, Stan. I think you have a gift for Ranveer at this point in time, which is an autographed Stan Smith shoe, my friend.
Yeah.
Which you can give
Yeah,
back
that-
and give to me because you've got enough. And I'll,
Yes.
there they have them.
Wow.
hi Anika
All right. Hey. All right.
oh. Fantastic
There you have it. Woohoo! Guys, give them a round of applause. This is an exciting moment. Oh wow, you are sorted, my friend. This is massive. This is awesome. Look at him. Guys, there you have them. Autographed by the legend himself. This is so much fun. Proud moment. Thank you so much, sir. And from the man himself right there with you, man. This one's a keeper. Yeah? But at any point you feel like just handing it over to me.
it was in a glass box
Because, yeah, exactly.
What size are you?
I am 11.
Same size.
Oh,
a
it's
little bit
destiny just, yeah.
Sorry, a little bit smaller. Too bad.
Oh no, I'll change my feet. But anyway, thank you both so much. Thank you for this wonderful chat. And guys, give them a huge round of applause. Two wonderful